Hello everyone, my name is Smb1 and this is a tutorial for Super Mario Bros. Warpless Small Fire Mario. Now the reason I'm making this tutorial is because on YouTube or really anywhere else on the internet, I haven't really seen any warpless tutorials for this game. There is one that Cosmic made, but it's for small Mario only, and I just really wanted to take the time and make something like this that newer people can pick up this category and really see, really enjoy it. So that's why I am making this. So this is a impromptu tutorial. Basically going flow. I've kind of routed out my what I want to say before, but a lot of this is just on the fly. All right. So to start off, we're gonna start off with 1-1. Also, you'll notice that I am playing on the Pelson practice ROM. This is just because I can restart the level a lot easier, and it makes it a lot more accessible. And I'm also playing on keyboard. That's fine. There's nothing you can do on an emulator with a keyboard that you can't do on console and a controller. All right. Anyway, starting off with 1-1. I'm gonna make a lot of save states as well. So, just first off, you don't have to do tiny little things exactly like how I do it, you can go up here, you can do that. You can go down here, do that. That's fine. That's all up to you. You do want to go in this pipe. And one thing that you do want to do, I mean, this isn't as important, but this is how you get a 380. Look at this. 380. So, a lot of people struggle with getting 380, and this is what people usually don't realize about getting 380. What you want to do is, you see that platform right there at the very bottom? I mean, not the very bottom, where the first coin is. You want to get on there as soon as possible so you can get running speed. If you just do not that. Just do a jump like that, and then do that, that's a 379. Jump, little jump, no, not like that. Little jump on there. Alright, and then that can happen sometimes as well. Jump on there, jump, 380. Also, when you get to this part, do a little jump, and then tap left a little bit, but not too much, and you will get the 380. It's just something that you'll have to practice a lot. I'm gonna say that a lot because, you can't, just watching this tutorial, again, you're not gonna, magically become the best warpless player ever. You gotta take this tutorial and practice all this stuff yourself. That's why I definitely recommend downloading the Pelson practice ROM, because it has built-in save states that just allow you to practice stuff over and over again. It's incredibly helpful. Alright, so with that out of the way, you just stomp on this Goomba, jump there, bam, you're finished. Okay, there is one thing I do want to say. Frame rules. So, I'm gonna go, of course, the meme. So, frame rules. The game only checks to see if you completed the level every 21 frames, or 0.35 seconds. And yes, this has become a meme, I don't even know why. But take this analogy by Darbian. It's like there's a bus, oh, not that. There's a bus at the end of the level, and it's waiting for you. And when you get there, it has a very strict schedule. And you get there, and sometimes you have to wait for the bus to arrive, but sometimes you don't have to wait at all. Look at this. If you see that R right up there, it says 0-1. That means I saved the frame rule by 2 frames. That means when I got there, I had to wait for 2 frames, and then I could leave with the bus. But sometimes, watch this, if I hit the bottom of the flagpole, hitting the bottom of the flagpole is slower, by the way. I'm not gonna get too much into the stuff like that, but look, 14. That means I missed the bus from before, when it said 0-1, I missed that bus, and now I got on a different bus, and now that lost 0.35 seconds. So, just trust me. There are things like frame rules. When you're just starting out, you don't have to worry about them too much, especially if you're playing warpless. But just trust me. They are out there and they exist. And we'll get a little bit more into frame rolls a little bit later in here. Also, another thing I'd like to mention is that this warpless tutorial is going to be broken up into 2 parts because if I put it in do it in all one go, it's just going to be incredibly long. So probably break it up into 2, maybe 3 parts. All right. So anyway, 1-2 is the next level. So 1-1 and 1-2 are going to be the only levels where you're going to be small Mario, assuming you don't get hit in the later levels. So 1-2. 1-2. There we go. So just jump up here. All right. So there are a couple things you can do. Just jump there. Oh, not there. Jump. Land there. Jump. Jump. You can go up here. You can collect the coins. Okay. This part right here. So that looks really hard to, if you're new at this game, you probably have tried that out before. It can be a little tricky. What I do is just, no. Flick jump. You'll notice, flick. Then I can land, flick, flick, flick. You can also press left, if that helps. Press, yeah, look, easy. Left, left, bam. Just do what works for you. You can press left and you won't lose any time because this frame roll for this level is actually really lenient. It's all good. Okay, where's my save state? Here it is. Another thing you can do is you can, if you want to take it safe, you can do that. And it's all good. Just press left and you are good to go. Alright, now up here come some pipe jumps. These are really only the only pipe jumps you're going to be doing in this speed run because once you grab the fire flower, you'll have fire and you can shoot the piranha plants out of the way. But these ones are ones you're gonna have to do. I mean, again, you don't have to do it. Like, if you're just starting out and you just want to complete a run, just do that. Just wait for it to go down, and you're good. The piranha plant hitboxes are actually not even that big. Like, I can just jump. You'll see more about that in 4-1. What I usually do, just jump, and press left, little bear, and jump. Again, like I said before, this is something that I can't really explain too much. It's kind of hard to explain. It's just something you'll have to get used to yourself. But trust me that the piranha plant hitboxes are not big, and you can jump, like, there. You're fine. Alright. And then just do a little jump up there. Exit the pipe, and bam, you're done with 1. Well, you're not quite done yet. This can be a little tricky. So, hold on. So there's 2 ways of getting up these stairs. You can do this method. You just jump, jump, jump. That's a little hard. What you can do is you can hold A, bam. Just hold A and right, and then you land right on that block and you're good. And that actually doesn't lose a frame roll in this level. It does in some other levels, but this level, you're actually good. But those are 2 ways you can complete the level. It's all good. Oh, another thing I do need to talk about. Actually, I'll talk about it in this level because it can be a problem. So 1-3. Just do a little basic jumping. Alright, right here. This is where you want to pick up the power-up. This can be a little tricky, and don't worry if you don't get it right. Again, if you're just starting out, or you're just learning this, you just need to get the power-up. But what I do, I turn backwards. Oh, I don't do that. I turn backwards, and well, I don't do that. I'm trying to show what I do. See, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to clip in that block and get the mushroom. That sounds kind of intimidating. Again, don't have to do that. What you can do if you're just starting out is just do a full jump there, then bam, just... Whoa, that was weird. Just get the power up. If you want to do it my way, just come down and just jump. Trust me. Oops. Just come right on down. and you'll just grab it. You actually clip in the block a little bit. The block physics are a little weird in this game. Alright, so now that you have the mushroom, you can do that way or the other way. Alright, and we're coming over here. Just do a little... Oops, I meant to make a save state there. There we go, that's the method I was talking about. Just do a little jumping on these platforms. Alright, right here, this is actually something really cool. This Koopa actually has a really good visual cue for what you're gonna get on the timer. And the reason that's important is because if you get a 1, a 3, or a 6 on the ones digit of your timer when you finish the level, you'll get that amount of fireworks. And that's, well, 1 firework actually doesn't slow you down at all, but 3 fireworks or 6 fireworks slows you down big time. So you want to make sure you don't end the level with those fireworks. But what I was saying here is, if you look at what the timer is, when I bop this Koopa, it says 268. So that has an 8 in the top at the end. So if you go through the rest of the level full steam, I'm going to get a 258. So watch this. Also, you're probably wondering how I stomp that Koopa. The way enemy collision works in this game is if Mario is moving down, like, and he touches a hitbox of another enemy, as long as Mario is moving down, he always wins. Like, boop. Just do a little jump, jump, and then bam, 258. Alright, where's my other save? Here it is. Okay. So if you do that, and then come over here, do your jumping, and then look what it is when I stomp. It said 5. 255. Now, if you come over here and you see that it's a 6, see, it said 6. You can do a little backwards. Oh, well, I did that wrong. And then I got fireworks. But trust me, if you do just a little bit of a slowdown there, you will miss the 6. And actually getting a 255 is faster than getting 256 because you don't have to get fireworks. And then you can come up here and do that, or you can run down and do that. Again, it's all up to you. And now, the reason that we have the mushroom in the first place is we're going to execute the small fire Mario glitch. This is a cool glitch. Alright, so one important thing. You want to run through this level and not let go of right or B. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, you can do it if you want. You can do it if you want. Especially since, if you're new, it's just, if you slow down a little bit, you'll randomize what Bowser does. But that doesn't really matter until you're getting a better time. So, anyway. This is... Oh, where are you, save state? There you are. Alright. This is just simple. Just run through. Just run through here, the fire bars won't hit you. And then when you come to this part, just jump. You have a pretty big window to get through these fire bars, so it's all good. Yep. Oh, and, oh. Jump over that. Sometimes that flame can be high or mid. If it's high, just run under it. If it's mid, jump over. I got a low flame, so I just jumped over. Right here, there's some hidden blocks, so don't jump, otherwise that'll happen. Then just jump right here, and here we go. There's Bowser. So what you want to do to execute the small fire Mario glitch? Well, actually, first, Bowser can do a lot of different things. He can go fully backwards. He can go backwards and then change his mind and then turn and then go forward after going backwards, or he can just straight up just jump forward. What you want is, you want a backwards Bowser. You can execute the glitch on all 3, but getting forward or turn Bowser is pretty slow. But what you want to do is you want to jump up here. See, he did a turn. This is actually good for me right now, because then I can explain this. So you run off, and then right here, what you want to do when Bowser is when he's gotten a little bit closer than where he is right now, you want to do a jump, not a full jump. Well, I guess you can do a full jump, and then tap right a little bit. You don't want to hold right. What you're aiming to do is you want to get hit by Bowser, but also hit the axe at the same time. That's how you execute the glitch. Alright, so jump, tap, bam. And you'll know you got it right when you hear Mario, the sound Mario makes whenever it gets hit, and the axe, you hit the axe and Bowser goes down. And you'll notice afterwards Mario's flashing a little bit. That's when you know you got the glitch. Sometimes, if you press right too much, that'll happen. You'll just hit the axe, and you won't get hit by Bowser. Just trust me. Jump, tap right. Jump, tap right. Okay, well, gotta wait till Bowser gets there. There you go. You'll get used to it. Again, just do a lot of that practice, and you will get the hang of it. But you might be wondering, why am I even doing this in the first place? Alright. This is why we're gonna do the small fire Mario glitch. And this is why, a lot of people really like doing warpless as small fire Mario for a couple of reasons. I'll explain it once we get the glitch. But, basically, the reason why we went through all that process, I'm not gonna get too technical into this, but basically Mario has a big sprite, but the game thinks that he's in the small sprite, so it's a little confused. So, what we're going to do is we're going to pick up this mushroom right here. It's right there. And look, he is small now. He has a small sprite, but the game thinks he's Big Mario. And whenever the game thinks you're Big Mario, when you hit a power-up, then you're going to get a fire flower, and you'll see what happens. To get this mushroom, there's a couple ways you can get it. This is the hard way. That's how I do it. Definitely don't recommend it. My warpless PB of 1918 doesn't even do that. What I do is I just hit it, then jump backwards. As soon as Mario hits that block down there, jump, let go of right, jump, then press left. Let go, jump, left. I did it a little slow just to show you. Jump, press left, bam. Then run, and you got running speed. Alright? Alright. Then we come over here. There's a piranha plant right here. So you'll notice, watch this. Oh, not that, though. Oh, I paused. Okay. Alright. You might think I might get hit, but like I said earlier, piranha plant hitboxes are really small. Look, I got over it. The thing is, though, right here, you want to press left a little bit. So, because if you don't press left, you will get hit. They're not that small. But that can be a little tricky. So if you're just starting out, one thing you can do is just do that. But that can't happen. Just watch out for that Koopa. That's why I don't like doing it. It's slow, and that Koopa is in the way. But look. Bam. Ta-da. Your small fire Mario. But anyway, back to this. Little left tap. Don't tap left too much, otherwise you'll slow down too much, and you'll get hit. Just a little tap, and you are over. I definitely don't recommend doing that if you're just starting out. Just do what I did, like that, and then jump, watch out for that Koopa. The Koopa will be walking that way, so you can just avoid him completely. Just a little bonk. Jump over. You gotta watch out for that shell. If you go too close to that Koopa, he will indeed turn, but it's all good. The point is, you just gotta get that power up as soon as you can. So, if you do my method like this, get it? And the first thing you can do is shoot that Koopa. If you do this method, you don't need to shoot the Koopa, obviously. Alright, anyway. Shoot the Koopa. Just jump over these enemies. There's sometimes 2 Goombas there. If there are 2 Goombas there and you squish it, you might bonk on this pipe, but it's all good. If you're afraid of doing that, you can just spam the B button, and you will kill him. And then it's just a little bit of running through. Like you just... Oops. My save states, no. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, after that, you come up here, do a jump. Alright, and now this part. This is where you gotta learn the fire flower physics. Not physics, do a jump. Okay, that might look a little tough for some people. Believe me, when I started out warpless, I was really intimidated about sniping the piranha plants with fireballs, and it took me a long time to learn it. But I also kind of avoided doing it. I definitely recommend practicing this, and it will not take you long to learn how to snipe. When you shoot a fireball when you're in the air, it kind of travels in a diagonal. Like, if you're up here, the fireball will just go, like, diagonally from you. So you gotta position yourself sort of like you're facing diagonally towards the piranha plant, then press B. Again, it's something I just had to learn. If you really want, oh, just take it safe, please. Especially, please, if you don't have a warpless PB yet, just take it safe. And then once you start getting the hang of it, you can start adding in some of these tricks. Like, don't have your first warpless PB trying to do everything in this tutorial. This tutorial is mostly, like, focused towards having some strats for beginners and then some strats for, like, more advanced strats and all that. Do what works best for you. If you're having trouble with it, just practice it more in practice and take it safe when you're there in the run. But yeah, just wait it out, just do a little jump, and you're all good. Alright, right here. That Koopa can sometimes jump forward. It can either jump forward or jump backwards. You just gotta react to it. If it jumps forward, just jump over it and land on that block and you're fine. Okay, you want to land on that block and go up here. You do not want to go down there with the Goombas and the Koopas, and you will see why. If you go down here, there's a bunch of stuff in the way. And then there's a piranha plant where you can't really go and snipe it because there's these Koopas in the way. But look, you can just jump on this block and you can avoid it all. Bam. And look, you're at the end. It's all good. Oops. Okay. Don't do what this is a bad save state. Here we go. Jump off that block, then jump off this block, not that other block. And you'll come right towards a Koopa. Do a full jump. No. Shoot that Koopa out of the way, or you can jump over it. And there's a couple things you can do. You can do a fast strat right there, where you just jump, turn around, go up. That's a fast strat, and it only saves 1 frame rule. Or you can do a safe strat, where you just bonk, and you go up. Depending on how fast you played this level, like if you went for a safe strat, you could potentially get a 6 on the timer. So make sure you're watching like what you do, and make sure to watch out for what your timer is. If you get 6, and it's all good, just keep going, just keep practicing. Don't let it get you down. Just do that. Oh, another thing, don't jump too high here. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it. If you jump too high, yeah, look at that. You can sometimes clip on the flagpole, that loses a little bit of time. Like, it loses like a couple frames, which could lose you a frame rule. But, again, if you're like getting really optimized, that's something you want to worry about, but it's not too terribly bad. Okay, this level. So 2-2 is our first water stage. And this is where the benefits of Small Fire Mario come in. I meant to talk about that in 2-1, but Small Fire Mario, you have the power-up that makes you shoot fire, but you also have a smaller hitbox, and that makes a lot of the levels way easier. Like, I'll show you right here. Oh, I guess we're watching this again. Alright, here we go. Just do a little bit of swimming. Again, you don't have to do exactly what I do, but also don't be doing like, swim, and like, oh look, you're getting in the way of that crawl. Don't go down here, by the way. I survived, but it's just swim, and you're good. Alright, and then right here. Right here. You'll notice, oh, right here there's a current that pulls you down. I'm pressing the A button. There's a current trying to pull me down. That's a mechanic from this game. It's a little annoying, but what you want to do, once you get right here, you want to do a bunch of A presses, like, and you will escape the current. And you'll see that I actually got a very nice fish pattern. They're not in the way at all. But sometimes when you get right there, the fish will be right in the way. Let me actually try a different frame roll. Because, depending on... The fish react to, like, a ton of things in this game, react to what frame you're on. So, like, I'm on a different frame roll, so the fish are going to be different. Yeah, look, there's some they're in different spots now. And now here, if you were big Fire Mario, you would get hit by that fish. You would have to shoot a fireball and to get it out of your way. But since we're small, we can just do our little A taps and just do a small swim. Also, if you don't know, there are different kinds of swimming actually. If you just tap the A button, like tap the A button, you do a big swim. But if you tap and hold the A button, you'll do a small swim. Like, I'm holding the A button. Small. Small. Big. You can't really see the difference right here, but trust me. Especially in the 8-4 water section, which we'll get to probably in part 2 of this warpless tutorial, that's definitely a thing. Alright. So, do your A taps. Yeah, see, look. I got through alive. Little swim. There you go, you're through. Alright, and these fish... Okay. You just gotta be a little careful. You gotta react in time. Because sometimes these fish will be in the way. I definitely recommend practicing this level on different frame rules if you have the Pelson ROM. Alright, and this is another whirlpool section. Just swim. Sometimes there'll be fish up there. Just do your best to avoid them. Honestly, if you shoot any fish, like sometimes you have to shoot fish because they're in the way. That changes up the fish in the later levels, and sometimes you just can't predict them. It's just something you gotta learn as time goes on. Alright, right here. More mashing. Alright, this part a lot of people don't know how to do. This coral's in the way. If you just swim there... Okay, well actually, I did that on... Okay, sometimes, if you just do that, sometimes you'll get on this coral, and it loses time because you're walking. You want to do... Yeah, that's what I was saying. If you get too... This fish is really annoying. If you get too close to the top of the screen and you swim, you will get pushed back down right into that coral. So what you want to do is swim, and you will go right over it. You don't want to get too close to the top of the screen, because then it'll push you down. Swim. Another thing, when you're getting close to the ground in the water levels, you don't want to be holding the right button. This doesn't really matter too much for new people, because holding right when you're walking on the ground in water only loses like a couple frames, depending on how long you're on the ground. But, just trust me. Holding right when you're walking on the ground in water, that loses time. Alright, and now the exit. Bam. Alright, now to actually explain it. I was just showing off. Alright. Wanna do a swim at the top so it pushes you down? Alright. Swim and it'll push you down. Sometimes there can be a fish right there. That doesn't happen too often, but if there's a fish there, you can either shoot it out of the way with the fire, or if you're just looking to survive, just move out of the way. You just want to get out of the level with your power-up. The important part of warpless, is to just keep your power-up. If you lose it, you can always pick it up later on. But if you get hit with Small Fire Mario, it'll become Big Mario, but the game thinks you're Small Mario, so you have a bigger hitbox, but if you get hit, you'll die. So, but if you lose Small Fire Mario, it's not the end of the world. You can get it back in any of the castles. Anyway, I'm getting a little off topic here. What you want to do? Just swim, bam, you're in. If it looks a little sloppy, like you're like banging up against that pipe, it's all good. Only loses a little bit of time. And then this again. You can do that, or you can do that. Definitely recommend doing this for newer people. Alright. That was a complicated stage. This next one isn't too terribly bad. We have more fishes, though. Alright, so 2-3. This one has flying fish around. Basically, you just want to run through. There's really not too much platforming. Just jump, and avoid the fish. There won't be any patterns like where you can't get past the fish. There are some patterns where fish are really close to you and kind of in the way. Those are really annoying, but I promise, there's not a pattern in here where you can't get past a fish. Oh, whoops. You can just walk off that, it's fine. Just do a little jump in there, and look, the fish didn't hit me. And bam. It's a pretty simple level. Alright, and this is our first our second castle stage, but it's our first one with Small Fire Mario. Okay, so what you want to do, so just run at the start, come over here. Right here, you want to do a full jump, right there. You'll land right there, then jump there. Full jump. You don't want to do a full jump there, because if you do a full jump... Oh, actually... Oh, never mind. Oh, no, you do hit it. I shoot 2 fireballs there. That's just swag. You don't have to do that. But yeah. Right down... If you go down that... Oops. I lost my save state. If you go down here, these fire bars won't hit you. You're all good. Alright, now right here. Right here. This part's tricky. If you're new, you can just wait on the platform. Oh, trolling me. Just wait on the platform. Because this Bowser fire is in the way. Just trust me. And then, the strat that I use, and a lot of people... I mean, this is what everyone... This is the harder strat to get through without slowing down. You run down there, jump. It's a little tricky, but if you do a full jump right here, you'll actually hit your head on the ceiling of that platform, and it'll put you right on the edge of that platform, so you'll have plenty of time to jump over that fire. So it's all good. Then just run down here. Oops. Run down here. And then that's Bowser. Bowser's being stupid and he jumped forward. That's kind of a dumb pattern. And any % jump forward Bowsers are actually good. But in warpless, actually I haven't even talked about this. Another reason why you have Fire Flower is because killing Bowser with fire is actually faster than just avoiding him and hitting the axe, because if you'll see, when I hit the axe, I gotta watch for that bridge animation, and then Bowser goes down. That's actually slow. It's way slower than just killing him with fire. Alright. Don't do it like that. That's just my muscle memory taking over. When you get to right here, this platform right here, shoot 2 fireballs. If you shoot them too late, this will happen. Well, never mind. I'm actually gonna slow down so I can change up Bowser. There you go. That's what you want to do. If Bowser goes backwards, what you want to do is you want to hit your head on this platform and just spam the B button so you hit Bowser. And it's important you get your opening shots here. So again, right here, press the B button. So, alright, Bowser sometimes turns there. That's why you gotta be a little cautious. And you don't go at it aggressively like I am if you're just starting. If Bowser jumps forward, oh, he didn't jump forward there. Just run under him, just spam, and just hit the axe. And it might look a little slow, but it's still way faster than not even killing him at all. Just trust me on that. Alright, 3-1. So, we're gonna do a little bit more sniping here. This one actually isn't too bad. Alright. You jump here, shoot a fireball. Right when you're jumping to this one, shoot a fireball, and it'll hit that piranha plant. Jump, shoot a fireball. Bam. And then just jump over him, we don't care about him. Alright, this is where you actually have to snipe. So jump, shoot a fireball, bam, he's dead. Jump over. Oops. Here. Jump, shoot a fireball. Don't do that. So just jump, shoot a fireball, jump there, then jump off. It might be a little hard to remember this starting out, because it's a lot of levels and a lot of things you gotta remember. Trust me, I had a hard time remembering this as well. It's just something that you gotta develop muscle memory for. Like, if you've done any % before, when you started out, it was hard to remember those levels as well. But, again, it's just something you gotta learn. And, again, you don't have to. You can just wait for him to go down, and it's all good. Snipe, jump, jump, there you go. Jump there, jump over those Goombas, then jump up. Okay, hold on, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Alright. Then just jump, land there, then do a full jump off there. And you'll come right here. So these Hammer Bros, if you played any % before, the Hammer Bros in 8.3 are really quite a nuisance. But, actually, the Hammer Bros from World 3, they actually aren't even that bad at all. Almost like 90% of the time when you load 3-1, they will be on the top and the middle, so you can just run under and they're fine. Sometimes they'll be one on the bottom, but you'll have Fire Flower, so you just press B, you just shoot them. It's all good. And what I was saying before is that the Hammer Bros from World 3 actually aren't that aggressive. They hardly throw any hammers at all. They're completely fine. There's a point in the game where everything starts to become harder. I believe it's 5-3. But, yeah, right now, these Hammer Bros are fine. Just, if he gets in your way, just shoot him. Alright. Do a jump there. Alright, this can be a little tricky. Do a jump there. You gotta jump there. Alright, this is... Alright. The ending of 3-1 is a little tricky. And there's different ways you can do it. So again, jump. Oh, not that. Do a jump there. Alright, and this Koopa's in the way. You want to fire this Koopa. You can kill that enemy with fire, you can just jump over. I usually just jump over. Just kill him. Just press the B button, you will hit him. Alright, now this staircase. Oh my gosh, I struggled with this a lot. That's because I just didn't want to practice. I just went all out. Don't be like me. Alright? Alright. This is another snipe. So, jump there. Jump. Fire. Again. When I wanted to learn how to do this, I literally just made a save state and just found the right place to shoot and hit that Koopa. If you're doing that method, you gotta slow down a little bit to avoid that Koopa, but not too much, because if you notice, the timer is at 347, and if I slow down too much, I'll get 346 and get fireworks. That's slow. Don't do that. And then here's the safe strat. Just Just wait. Oh, that's not a safe strat. Just wait out the Koopas. It's fine. You slow down, you'll get a 344 or a 345. Don't slow down too terribly much. Like, because then you'll get 343. And that's more fireworks. But yeah. Jump, shoot a fireball, slow down, jump, you're good. It's just one of those things you gotta develop muscle memory for. Bam. Alright. Alright. Now 3-2. 3-2 actually doesn't really have... It's just a... You just run, you just jump. You just gotta remember where the enemies are. There's like... Just do a little bit of... Do a jump there, not too much or you'll hit those Goombas. Like, if you do a full jump there, you'll bounce off him and then get hit there. So just do a little jump, but not too little. Because then that might throw you off. Just do a medium-sized jump. Then do a full jump there. Full jump. You can always run under that Koopa. But what I usually do, you don't have to do this. This is what I do for swag. I jump and hit him at the same time. Don't do that unless you're really confident about yourself. I probably shouldn't have even said that. Alright, just run under. He will be fine. He's a good Koopa. Alright, now this part, a little tight, but with practice it's all good. Just jump. Alright, no, don't do that. Alright, jump there. Alright, this is something cool. This is something Goofy Chocobo. This is a strat Goofy Chocobo found, and it's really cool and pretty easy. Just jump here. So, I'm not gonna do the Goofy strat. This is what happens. There's three Goombas at the end. You can still survive, obviously, without doing the Goofy strat, but it's a tight window to jump up to the stairs. That's the Goofy strat. You hear how the music went do-da-da-da? You want to shoot your fireballs into let's see. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. And then you say thank you, Goofy, because that's just an obligation. You gotta say it. Thank you, Goofy. And then you just come up, jump, and look, there's only 2 Goombas. You can just jump up the staircase and you're all good. You're in no danger of getting a 246. I don't think you can even get a 246, like even with fast excels, so you're all good. But again, bop, bop, bop. Thank you, Goofy. And look, all good. We finished the level. Alright. Now 3-3. So, just want to do... Alright, this level can be, a little tricky, but once you get the hang for it, it's really not that bad. So, you want to do a little jump there. That was another swag thing. It's just muscle memory, so yeah. Oh, this is a bad save state. Alright, there we go. So again, get onto that platform. Just do a little jump and you will land right there. Plenty of room. So, just kill that Koopa. You don't want to jump over him, because then you'll have, like, hardly any window. And then sometimes you'll hit that power-up block, and then you'll bonk there. So definitely kill this Koopa. And then you're all good. Alright. This time you want to do a full jump. So run off here, onto here. And then full jump right there. Jump. Full jump. There you go. I'm getting my jumps confused. Jump. Full jump. And then, bam. Let's go through that again, because that was a lot. Full jump, then a medium jump. Just jump over those Koopas, or you can kill them. And then bam, you're done. Also, the reason I hit the middle of the flagpole and not the top, is because you can't actually hit the top of that flagpole. That happens. And, in order to actually hit the top of the flagpole, you have to do this. And that's slow. So you just do that. Alright. Okay, now this level. This 3-4 is quite the level. Alright. This level is full of potaboos. These you see, like, there's a potaboo there, there's a potaboo there. And there's actually something very useful for this level called the Small Fire Mario spreadsheet. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to check it out. But basically what happens is, you download some splits for warpless, and you attach them to live split. I'm not going to go through how. There are tutorials on how to do that. And plus, you don't even really need to have the spreadsheet until you have like a sub 20, really. But it's basically mapping out what the potaboos will do. So, and I don't even know what frame rule I'm on, so this 3-4 demonstration right here is mostly just going to be safe strats for that. If you want to go through and see what the potaboos can do, definitely check out that spreadsheet. Ask Darpy, like, if you are in the Super Mario Bros. Discord, definitely ask Darpy, because he is amazing with this stuff like this. But, again, don't listen to me if you, are just starting out. Definitely take 3-4 safe. Alright, so just do a jump. Jump up. Definitely don't go down. Okay. If you do a jump at the very edge, that potaboo will never hit you. There is one potaboo pattern where it goes very high up, and if you jump, like, right there, it'll hit you. So you want to jump at the very edge, but, again, that's like more of an intermediate one. Definitely just wait that potaboo out if you don't have a run. Then just jump through these these fire bars are all good. Alright, and now this part's a little tricky. Just stop, jump, and just wait for those potaboos. It's all good. Wait. There. Just do a little bit of a slowdown, and then the potaboos will go up and then go back down, and then you can just jump over them. Alright. Wait. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, okay. I didn't slow down enough. I'm not listening to my own tutorial. What am I doing? Just take your time. It's all good. Alright, and then once you get past this little gap here, fire off 2 fireballs. Like that. And then just kill Bowser like we did in 2-4. Alright, that's one thing I didn't talk about yet. Sometimes your fireballs can get blocked by Bowser's fire. It's pretty annoying. But, it takes 5 hits to kill Bowser. I should have said that earlier. But if they get blocked, you just gotta be extra cautious, because if Bowser does a turn pattern, you could get hit, so just take your time. Yeah, look at that. Just take your time. Don't go all aggressive unless you really need to, but definitely recommend against it. Alright, 4-1. 4-1's really easy. You just run through. There's really nothing about 4. 4-1's like probably the easiest level in the game. Okay. Oh, this is a bad save state. But trust me, you can. What I do is I just fireball him and then collect the coins, because that's just what I do. You don't have to do that. If you just jump, you have a 10, I don't remember how big of a window it is, but you have a really big window to just jump over, do a full jump over those piranha plants, and you won't get hit. Just, such a bad save state. But just jump, you're fine. Just avoid these gaps, just jump. And hey, look, you're at the end. Really nothing else that needs to be explained in that level. 4-1 is just run through. It's a pretty nice break from 3-4, the previous level, because that level's definitely up and up the difficulty. Alright, 4-2. Alright. 4-2. So. Oh. Alright, that's what to not do. My any percent muscle memory was taken over. Don't do that. This is not any percent. You land on this block. You might be a little scared to land on that block because it's just one singular block on its own. But it's actually, if you do just a jump right here, you'll pretty much always hit it. It's just something you gotta react to if you're just starting out. And it's all good. Just do a jump and then a jump. Bam. Just do a jump on these Goombas. Alright, there's two ways you can take 4-2. Top route, bottom route. If you're starting out, definitely do top route. If you do bottom route, it involves sniping a bunch of piranha plants. Yeah, see? Now I'm feeling it. If you do bottom route, hit that vine block because it despawns that piranha plant. This is why I don't do bottom route. Okay. Just do a jump and you're up there. You get to run all the way on top of the level, and you get to avoid all that nonsense I just talked about. Do a full jump there, run off, jump. Okay, yeah, look. Full jump, run off, jump. Okay. And then right here, this is where you don't want to keep going. If you keep going, then you'll go to warp zone, and this is warpless, so no warp zone. So right here, what you want to... Oh, this is another bad save state. What you want to do is you want to run off, and then when you're in midair, tap left, but not too much. If you don't tap left, you'll bonk there. Tap left, and bam, there you are. Jump, jump, and you're done. And, yep. Just tap left, jump, or you can, you know, fire them. That piranha plant won't hurt you. You can just jump and you're good. Alright, there's something I do want to talk about right here. You see the timer says 350. If you exit the pipe with a 350 and then you do the full jump strat I was talking about earlier, look what the timer says. 343. That gives you fireworks. This is just something you'll have to remember. If you get 350, do this strat. Oh, not that. You gotta do this strat. And you'll get 344. Or, if you want, you can just wait until it says 349. And then you can do the full jump strat if you want. That only loses like a second, I think. Alright. Now, 4-3. 4-3 is... This level is a little tricky, but... especially the start. So the start... Just walk on there, and then... Okay, alright, come on. Just fire them. Yeah, that's exact. You don't want to fire your fireballs too early, because if you do, sometimes they can bounce over. They didn't there, but you want to run. There. Bam, bam. Jump over that item box. Alright, this part is a little tricky. If you remember what I said before about frame rules, about having to wait for a bus, this level, if you run through without slowing down at all, you will make it just barely in time to catch the bus. If you slow down even a little bit, you will miss the bus and you will have to wait 21 more frames to catch the other one. So, but again, if you're new, just come through. This is the part I was talking. Okay, that's not the strat. Jump over there, and that's the strat. It's kind of a tight window. Yeah, you'll see, you notice I bonked there. That's a mistake I still sometimes make to this day. But it's all good. It's only 1 frame rule if you do that, actually. Actually, it's 2 frame rules, but again, it's just something you gotta practice. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, okay. You wanna jump onto this one, not that left one that's falling down. That's a no-no. You see, like, even if I slow down there to avoid that, that's gonna lose the optimal frame rule. It's all good, though. No, okay, I said don't do that. Don't look at that. Oh my gosh. There you go, okay. And now this part right here. A lot of people can get confused of like where to jump. I like to just jump like right at the end of these first platforms, like jump at the end, you land on that one, jump at the end, land at that one, jump at the end, and you're good. Jump at the end, jump at the end, jump at the end. You're all good. And now this part. Alright. So you'll notice right now that between Mario and the block, there's actually one tiny little pixel, like between him and the block. That's called Sky Butt. I don't know who came up with that, but it's appropriately named. I think if you get there and you don't get that pixel, you'll actually will still lose the frame rule. You'll miss the bus. What you want to do right here, right about there, you want to do a full jump and land on the flagpole. This is just like 3-3, where you can't hit the top of the flagpole without slowing down a lot. So we just run through and we just hit the flagpole, and it's all good. If you do a full jump right there. Oh, well, I didn't get it there. I still didn't get it there. Oh my gosh, oh, I think I'm right there. Not right there. Okay, it's somewhere on here. There we go. I was jumping a little too late. It's a 2-frame window, and if you don't get it, it's not that big of a deal. There we go. But yeah, you'll notice where it says R at the top right of the screen, it should say R1. Yep. And I got 1 firework. Again, 1 firework doesn't lose any time at all. That's because Skybot saves 2 frames. If you notice, I'm gonna not get it, because I'm gonna... Oh my gosh, alright, now I'm trying to not get it, and I'm getting it. Alright. There you go. Dang it, Skybots. Alright. And now look at the R, top right. 20. That means I missed it by a frame, because a frame rule is 21. And now you gotta wait all that time for the next bus to arrive, and you'll lose all that time. Alright. So again, not that big a deal if you miss it. Alright, and then right there, I fired a fireball right at the flag, and it created a sound glitch. That's just swag. Alright. 4-4. Right as you start, what I like to do is I do a full jump, hit my head in the ceiling, and then land right there. This is a maze level. If you don't go the correct path in here, the level will loop, and bad things will happen. So, if I go down here, you'll notice this is not the way to go. Look, it looped. But if you start out and go up here, this is the correct way to go. And hey, look, it didn't loop. Alright, anyway, you can do a small jump there, or up there. I'll just do a full jump, and then just go up. Because if you do a small jump there, you can sometimes just fall down. Alright. Then right here. Just run off, you won't get hit. And this part. Alright. This part's a lot of little jumps. So, just do a jump, jump, jump. And I'm taking that specific path because if I go If I don't do that, it'll loop again. So what you want to do is just do jump, 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 bump. And you saw I hit the wall jump pixel there. It's a little annoying, because you gotta turn around. Just, like, when you're holding left, and once you hit the wall, let go of left and hold right. And then sometimes you hit the wall jump pixel there. There we go, okay. You can just run through, that fireball will not hit you. Boom. No, okay, it disappeared because of the pause screen, but I'm practically right through a fire. Alright, now this Bowser fight. This Bowser fight is a little hard. First off, there's no platform you can bonk your head on anymore. There are fire bars, and there is a Potaboo. So this Bowser fight is a little tricky. My recommendation, just take your time, just kill Bowser. Your opening shots rarely hit, just kill him. Alright. You gotta make sure you watch out what Bowser does as well. There's a fire bar and a Potaboo. Sometimes Bowser will turn like he is right here. You want to make sure and be prepared for that. Just slow down, take your time. If Bowser goes forward, we're going to pretend he goes forward, alright? Just kill him like that. Just take your time and it'll all work out. Just get yourself far away from this fire bar and this Potaboo. Slow down, kill Bowser. Sometimes he'll jump because he's dumb. And if he jumps, just go under him, turn around, and just finish the job. Alright. Now 5-1. Alright, this is actually going to be the end of part 1 of the warpless tutorial. I'm going to put a little card, here or something? I don't know. It'll take you to the next link for the second warpless tutorial, so I will see you there. Thanks, guys.